Yo, what's happening? Welcome back to my channel, R91 Motors. My channel is about to save you as much money as we can for you and also myself. And I do the minimum 1 to 5 videos each bike. 1 to 5, that's the minimum I do. Obviously, sometimes it's 10 to 15 videos each bike. So, as you see, this bike is already in half pieces. So we got the petrol tank fairing up there. Also, we got rear fairings up there. The headlight is off, which is in the garage with all fairings, and we only got basically side fairings, and all the plastics from this bike is nearly removed. Also the mudguard is going to be separate video, but I got video about this removal, that removal, and now is going to be the side fairing removal. This is a Lexmoto LXS125 2022 plate. For LXSs, I think they all pretty same, whatever year or whatever model. Maybe the headlight is a little bit different if they upgraded, I'm not too sure. Also have videos previously in this channel about Lexmoto LXR model. And as soon as I'm gonna finish this project, it's gonna be pretty awesome. And I reckon hopefully this bike will look like sick again. And I got LXR model previously, all fairing removal, everything you like about the bike. This is LXS. Also, I got it 22 plate. I don't see a lot of videos out there, so subscribe to my channel. Make this channel. Come on, let's grow this channel. End of the day, it's a free knowledge for you. Also, I'm learner as well. Every single time I do a new bike, I'm just learning. I got so many brand bikes I did before. You can see so many videos about the expensive ones and the cheapest ones and the middle ones, it doesn't matter. So yeah, let's crack on and remove all these fairings from this bike. Some of these to make the job a little bit easier. Honestly, just to remove 2 of them. I'll leave this one for now because I'm sure we got on the bottom positive screws. Yes, I'm gonna show you in a second. Actually, before I do, so I left just one in here to make sure it's not coming down. So you can see we got one positive in here, which probably gonna remove this bottom fairing. Also, we got this one for the big one. Yeah, only one thing I will tell you. See what you got inside these 10mm heads. So basically, what most of the bikes they got like a clips with so where you can get your screw in. But in case you try to undo the bottom one and it spins around, so remember you need a 10mm spanner to put it and make sure it comes off. If you know what I mean. That's a little bit cheap because they can make something better, but that's what we got. So that's going to be another tool. If it spins around, we need the 10mm spanner. So these 3 we got in here from the bottom, already off, and let's remove this one in here. And I think it should come off just off like this. Yep, that's what I thought. So we got one off, and now we're gonna crack on basically with all what we see in here. So this one, that's it. So as far as I see, one in here, obviously it's going to be middle bit in here, positive ones, one under, and as far as we see, one in here as well, and this is broke, and I think, to be honest, that's it. Looks pretty easy. So let's crack on with them, what we see, and remove these and see if it comes off easy. painful to get them off. So what we remember, we got the indicator wirings. Ta-da! So nice, as you see, fairing is off. Easy job done. Actually, engine is nice. I know it's still pretty brand new because the bloke actually damaged a little bit this bike, but everything else is just spanking new in here, which is very nice. The coolant, probably when he felt on the side, probably all coolant went out. Oh, actually, what we see in here, coolant cap it wasn't closed. It wasn't in the closed position, so I think that's the problem. Oh, what have we got this wiring for? There is some wiring in here. I don't know what was happening with this bike, but something did something with this bike. So this is just for your indicators. 2 wirings from here. That one is off, couple of bolts, and job done. And now we just crack on with the second side. I'm not going to show you in the video because it's all exactly the same procedure. And as you see, we got 3 from the bottom, the positive ones. Actually 4, because one of these boys, yeah. So we got 4 on the bottom. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the sides, but this is including also this fairing as well, so you got 3 already in here. So take 3 away, so from the main fairing is just all this, and this is just the bottom fairing. So simple as that. Even these is mixed up. So yeah, it's easy, and let's crack on with the second side. So for you guys who's looking to take these fairings off, I'll quickly show you what's around. I'm also going to make a separate video about it. Some people who don't need nothing to take all these pieces off, so they just go from there. It's actually all pretty nicely set up for this Lexmoto. It's a good quality though, to be honest. We've got temperature sensor in here, also the little valve for the coolant, because it's liquid cooled air. Probably this is a rectifier. Also, if sometimes you can't start it up or something, this is your tilt sensor. If you go on the sides, sometimes you can't start your bike, so that's the boy in here. Yeah, up there, let's basically your ECU is here. What else we got just to show you? Probably that's your fuel filter. Pretty interesting as well. This side is nothing really, just a bit of wirings and nothing important. But fuse, where is the fuse box? It must be some fuse box in here anyway, which I can't see in here. This is a little bit more complicated bike than just the basic. That's why they are asking the price. So this side as well, this is the coolant, you see empty, because I suspect this cap was open. So I need to fix this one in here, make sure it closes properly down. It's a little bit bent, but it's aluminium, so it's not a big issue. We can fix that one, no problem. So in here as well, the brakes for the front. Now actually, wow, this is the rear one, right? This is your front one, the oil level, and what we got in here. That's interesting. So that's why I have to make separate video to actually explain you a little bit more. I think he's got the same system. So let's say when you brake the rear brake, when you press the rear brakes, I think so many percent the front one breaks himself as well, just to basically equal you out. So you make sure the rear wheel is not skidding, or the front wheel, when you push the front wheel brakes, is not letting the bike basically go on a one wheel or skidding or sliding, or basically protect you a little bit, which is kind of cool. But yeah, it's nothing really like I said, the battery, couple of features in here. It's all going to be separate video. We're going to get knowledge a little bit more about these brakes and everything else, and I'm just going to do separate video basically about all of it and explain you more details. Because so like I said, this is the first time I got this bike off. It's pretty similar to another, but a little bit more complicated, because he's got already like a radiator, the cooled with electronical, with the liquid inside. I mean, this is a little bit more than just a basic bike, so that's why the price we got there. And yeah, thanks. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel. My channel is just honestly to show you, I want to grow my channel. Of course, I want more people to follow me, and I got a lot of people already can help. Sometimes I can't help but give a little directions, you know. But you know, that's my whole channel about, to help like you when I was your place. I have options to buy these bikes and repair them, and to show this video. Some people don't have it, but some people got one bike and they have problem. They end up in the garage and spending quite a lot of money and get upset, you know, bikes is too expensive or whatever. So this is the channel just all about to help you out. Some tips. It's not going to be exactly the same, you know, what I'm showing on a video. Maybe some of you did already before and say, come on, I did this way, is much easier. Yes, there's different views and different options, and that's my option, what I show on my videos. So this is Avis, and I'll see you next video about this mudguard removal.